This is the Voices of Life podcast, a ministry of the Church for Life, and I'm your host, Pastor David. As part of our 6-week journey and celebration of the United States enduring 250 years, we are presenting you the complete Articles of Confederation, the document that held the colonies together during their war with Great Britain and helped pave the way for our freedom today.
The Articles of Confederation and Perpetual Union. Adopted by the Continental Congress, November 15, 1777. Ratified March 1st, 1781. Narration begins. Preamble. To all to whom these presents shall come, we the undersigned delegates of the states affixed to our names send greeting. Whereas the delegates of the United States of America in Congress assembled did on the 15th day of November in the year of our Lord 1777, and in the second year of the independence of America, agree to certain Articles of Confederation and Perpetual Union between the states of New Hampshire, Massachusetts Bay, Rhode Island, and Providence Plantations, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia in the words following, viz. The style of this confederacy shall be the United States of America. Each state retains its sovereignty, freedom and independence, and every power, jurisdiction, and right, which is not by this confederation expressly delegated to the United States in Congress assembled. The said states hereby severally enter into a firm league of friendship with each other, for their common defense, the security of their liberties, and their mutual and general welfare, binding themselves to assist each other against all force offered to or attacks made upon them, or any of them, on account of religion, sovereignty, trade, or any other pretense whatever. The better to secure and perpetuate mutual friendship and intercourse among the people of the different states in this union. The free inhabitants of each of these states, paupers, vagabonds, and fugitives from justice excepted, shall be entitled to all privileges and immunities of free citizens in the several states, and the people of each state shall have free ingress and regress to, and from any other state, and shall enjoy therein all the privileges of trade and commerce, subject to the same duties, impositions, and restrictions as the inhabitants thereof respectively, provided that such restrictions shall not extend so far as to prevent the removal of property imported into any state, to any other state of which the owner is an inhabitant, provided also that no imposition, duties, or restrictions shall be laid by any state on the property of the United States, or either of them. If any person guilty of or charged with treason, felony, or other high misdemeanor in any state, shall flee from justice and be found in any of the United States, he shall, upon demand of the governor or executive power of the state from which he fled, be delivered up and removed to the state having jurisdiction of his offense. Full faith and credit shall be given in each of these states to the records, acts, and judicial proceedings of the courts and magistrates of every other state. For the more convenient management of the general interest of the United States, delegates shall be annually appointed in such manner as the legislature of each state shall direct, to meet in Congress on the first Monday in November, in every year, with a power reserved to each state to recall its delegates, or any of them, at any time within the year, and to send others in their stead for the remainder of the year. No state shall be represented in Congress by less than 2, nor more than 7 members. And no person shall be capable of being a delegate for more than 3 years in any term of 6 years. Nor shall any person, being a delegate, be capable of holding any office under the United States, for which he, or another for his benefit, receives any salary, fees, or emolument of any kind, Each state shall maintain its own delegates in a meeting of the states, and while they act as members of the Committee of the States, in determining questions in the United States and Congress assembled, each state shall have one vote. Freedom of speech and debate in Congress shall not be impeached or questioned in any court or place out of Congress. And the members of Congress shall be protected in their persons from arrests and imprisonments during the time of their going to and from and attendance on Congress, except for treason, felony, or breach of the peace.
Article 6. No state, without the consent of the United States in Congress assembled, shall send any embassy to or receive any embassy from, or enter into any conference, agreement, alliance, or treaty with any king, prince, or state. Nor shall any person holding any office of profit or trust under the United States, or any of them, accept any present, emolument, office, or title of any kind whatever from any king, prince, or foreign state. Nor shall the United States in Congress assembled, or any of them, grant any title of nobility. No two or more states shall enter into any treaty, confederation, or alliance whatever between them, without the consent of the United States in Congress assembled. No state shall lay any imposts or duties which may interfere with any stipulations in treaties entered into by the United States. No vessel of war shall be kept up in time of peace by any state, except such number only as shall be deemed necessary by the United States in Congress assembled. Every state shall always keep up a well-regulated and disciplined militia. When land forces are raised by any state for the common defense, all officers of or under the rank of colonel shall be appointed by the legislature of each state respectively, by whom such forces shall be raised, or in such manner as such state shall direct. All charges of war and all other expenses that shall be incurred for the common defense or general welfare and allowed by the United States in Congress assembled shall be defrayed out of a common treasury, which shall be supplied by the several states in proportion to the value of all land within each state, granted to or surveyed for any person, as such land and the buildings and improvements thereon shall be estimated according to such mode as the United States in Congress assembled shall from time to time direct and appoint. The taxes for paying that proportion shall be laid and levied by the authority and direction of the legislatures of the several states. The United States in Congress assembled shall have the sole and exclusive right and power of determining on peace and war, except in the cases mentioned in the 6th article of sending and receiving ambassadors, entering into treaties and alliances, provided that no treaty of commerce shall be made whereby the legislative power of the respective states shall be restrained from imposing such imposts and duties on foreigners as their own people are subjected to, or from prohibiting the exportation or importation of any species of goods or commodities whatsoever. They shall have the sole and exclusive right and power of regulating the alloy and value of coins struck by their own authority, or by that of the respective states, fixing the standards of weights and measures, regulating the trade and managing all affairs with the Indians, not members of any of the states, establishing or regulating post offices, appointing all officers of the land forces in the service of the United States, accepting regimental officers, and making rules for the government and regulation of the said land and naval forces. The United States in Congress assembled shall be the last resort on appeal in all disputes and differences now subsisting, or that hereafter may arise between two or more states concerning boundary, jurisdiction, or any other cause whatever. The Congress of the United States shall have power to appoint a committee to
sit in the recess of Congress, to be denominated a committee of the states, and to appoint such other committees and civil officers as may be necessary for managing the general affairs of the United States under their direction. The Committee of the States, or any 9 of them, shall be authorized to execute in the recess of Congress such of the powers of Congress as the United States in Congress assembled, by the consent of 9 states, shall think expedient to vest them with. Canada acceding to this confederation and joining in the measures of the United States shall be admitted into and entitled to all the advantages of this union, but no other colony shall be admitted into the same, unless such admission be agreed to by 9 states. All bills of credit emitted, monies borrowed, and debts contracted by, or under the authority of Congress, before the assembling of the United States, in pursuance of the present confederation, shall be deemed and considered as a charge against the United States.
Article 13. Every state shall abide by the determinations of the United States in Congress assembled on all questions, which by this confederation are submitted to them. And the articles of this confederation shall be inviolably observed by every state, and the union shall be perpetual. Nor shall any alteration at any time hereafter be made in any of them, unless such alteration be agreed to in a Congress of the United States, and be afterwards confirmed by the legislatures of every state. New Hampshire, Josiah Bartlett, John Wentworth, Jr. Massachusetts Bay, John Hancock, Samuel Adams, Elbridge Gerry, Francis Dana, James Lovell, Samuel Holton. Rhode Island, William Ellery, Henry Marchant, John Collins. Connecticut, Roger Sherman, Samuel Huntington, Oliver Wolcott, Titus Hosmer, Andrew Adams. New York, James Duane, Francis Lewis, William Dewar, Gouverneur Morris. New Jersey, John Witherspoon, Nathaniel Scudder. Pennsylvania, Robert Morris, Daniel Roberdeau, Jonathan Bayard Smith, William Clingan, Joseph Reed. Delaware, Thomas McKean, John Dickinson, Nicholas Van Dyke. Maryland, John Hanson, Daniel Carroll. Virginia, Richard Henry Lee, John Bannister, Thomas Adams, John Harvey, Francis Lightfoot Lee. North Carolina, John Penn, Cornelius Harnett, John Williams. South Carolina, Henry Lawrence, William Henry Drayton, John Matthews, Richard Hudson, Thomas Hayward Jr. Georgia, John Walton, Edward Telfair. Edward Langworthy.
Thank you for joining us today on Voices of Life, a ministry of the Church for Life. I'm Pastor David, your host, and we'll see you next time.